Testing. 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 Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Mhm.
And now, broadcasting live from the Seaport City, Savannah, Georgia. Here is your host of the first and only live interactive game show where the trivia is blackety black and there are no raisins in the potato salad. It's Brian Ashley 3000.
And SC3000 here for another edition of 2-on-2 Trivia. 2-on-2 Trivia with the Cookout Trivia. This is the first and only live interactive game show where you watching, yes, you watching can play. You can be a contestant in this game. I hope you have a partner that you brought with you so that you can take on another team, another duo, so that we can have some 2-on-2 trivia. I'm the host and creator of this platform. I'm not a comedian. I'm not I I was talking with a friend the other day that we were I guess commiserating on how much we loathe public speaking, and I just I've never really liked it, but I just never really liked it. It's like you never really get comfortable with it, and this isn't so bad, because it's just not so bad, but it does take some getting used to. But anyhow, I've been doing this for a few months now, every day at 8 p.m. You can count on me being here every day at 8 p.m. And we've been doing trivia. This is an interactive game show platform where we're going to be playing different games here. But first, we're starting off with trivia, Black Excellence Trivia. Okay, so take you all to the studio so we can get started on tonight's deal. So I just keep going further and further over to the right. Y'all, let me see something. I gotta slide myself over to the right or to the left a little bit. Hold on. Is it this one? It's this one. There it goes. Much better, much better, much better. Let me save that setting there. Real quick. Save that. Alright. That's much. Wait. What happened? God dog it. Got peanut hit it, y'all. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Here. That's where I wanted to be. So right there. Alright. Let's save that. Alright, anyway. Alright, y'all. I want to show you all how to get into the virtual studio so you can be a contestant in tonight's game. Down below you see the word scrolling. If you like to play, you can get an invitation to the cookout. You go to the cookouttrivia.com. If you'd like to listen to ad-free music, you go to the cookoutpregame.com. I'm about to show you both of those. And first up is the cookoutrivia.com, so you can get into the virtual studio and be a contestant in tonight's game. So you start out at the cookoutrivia.com. Let me hit the button here. Hit the game show button. After you hit the game show button, you take it to the lobby. God dog it, I'm not logged in. Hold on a second, y'all. Just close your eyes. Gotta log out. Alright, so you start out at the cookoutrivia.com. Hit the game show button. You're taken to the lobby, and when you're not logged in, when you're not logged in, you see this video playing. Log in to play. You're invited, so on and so forth. Calendars, buttons here shows you tonight. Well, I'm here every night at 8 p.m. And you log in with your username and password. If you don't have that, you hit your register button down here. You're taken to the membership, the different membership levels. You have the free invitation, the Ambassador Plus, and the Ambassador Plus yearly memberships. The regular Ambassador membership is contained within the free invitation. So you can go ahead and hit the get your invitation here button. Take it to a registration page. It's pretty standard. You have your username, email, first and last name. Then you have a question: do you love black people? You will be tempted to say yes. That will be the wrong answer. You must type in all caps, I love black people. And you know that because underneath it says type in all caps, I love black people. And then underneath that it says send in your video. It's a video of you saying the same. In my case, it would be, my name is Brian and I love black people. You know that from says state your name plus I love black people, and you upload that. And that is to preserve the integrity of the platform. And then you have your password, country, state, avatar or image, accept terms of service. You'd like to be get the newsletter, which is forthcoming. You enter in a social media handle. One is required, but the more the merrier. And then you hit the register button, which directs you to your member dashboard. That's not your member dashboard, but what you're looking at now is the pregame. That is the music streaming engine, and that you can listen to all the music that's on Pandora, iTunes, and Spotify, and not have to worry about any commercials ruining the groove. Okay, I just want to show you that right quick while I get to the right screen here. And the membership dashboard, that after you hit that register button, looks like this. And you hit your, let me direct your attention to the ambassador button, where you hit that, you're taken to your ambassador affiliate dashboard, where you have your shows your earnings, your marketing, where you have your affiliate links, your QR code, and creatives are coming. Creatives are coming, they're on their way. I gotta make some more creatives, but these creatives here, I'm building some new ones, so just hold tight for that, for all my affiliates out there, my affiliates and my members out there, or my members that are affiliates. Well, all of my members are affiliates. Landing pages, if you have a business, that will be assigned to you. Okay, so let me go back to okay, so yeah, the dating is for the dating game show, the cuffing season game, y'all. If you'd like to be a contestant, if you're a marriage-minded black single, you can come here, and if you are a sister or a brother, you go your respective paths and fill out an application, and I can match you, and we can get a game going. All right. So game show button. Hit that. Takes you back to the lobby, but you're logged in now, so you can hit the play button up here, and you'll see that this is what's playing. It's a little time delay, of course, but pause this. But down below, you see the message field as well as the this is the I don't know what this area is called, but this is the UI, and underneath it, it greets you. What up, Devin? Devin is the username that I use for demonstration purposes. It says click below to enter the studio. Click the studio button, and you are met with an alert that lets you know if tonight's game has an entry fee. This says tonight's studio entry is free. Click OK to continue. And after you click the OK, it goes so low. So low. So if you don't hear that, you're not in the right place. If you don't hear that and it goes dark, you're in the wrong place. So this is the studio. You are in the virtual studio now. All right. And this is where you stop. Don't stop. Don't go any further. And that is how you get in the virtual studio, y'all. So let me bring your attention to the pregame. Pregame is where you can spend your time in the meantime and in between time. In between games, you can be here and just listen to all the music that you want. And this is free, and it is ad free, and there are no catches. You just register with your email and password, and you are off and running. Now, each row of this is a channel, and 85% of these channels were curated by myself. So this first channel, or the new albums channel, is a feed. So I have no control over this stuff that comes in here, and this stuff that comes in every day. Seems like I think it changed yesterday or today. No, yesterday. It changed yesterday. So this is it changed today, because this is a new row. It changed today, so this is all new stuff. I don't know what a lot of the stuff is, but you can find some really, really cool stuff in here, y'all. If you just willing to just, hunt like we used to do in the olden days, hunting for music instead of it all just served up to you on a platter. But I guess I'd be one to talk right, because I'm kind of serving it to you on the platter. But this is all web-based music. This is all web-based music, and it is in a format. It's all YouTube, and if you didn't know, all the music that's on the streaming services is on YouTube as well. So it's like all that was put in a format where you can consume it like a player, like your streaming services, your Spotify, iTunes, and Pandora. So, but yeah, this first one, like I said, is a feed that's brought in automatically. This next channel, 5 Mic Albums, is from the source. The pre-game playlist that I made. Popular albums is a feed. Soul Food is a playlist I made. Seaport Connection is a group of the folk from Savannah, or have Savannah origins and a whole basin. Oh, excuse me, y'all. South African house mixes needs a whole lot more. I know that. I'm sorry. BA 3000's favorite albums. These are a lot of my favorite albums, y'all. Just click in here, just so you know that my taste in music is superb. So you can get from this whole site, you can get off to a nice, funky, trippy, soulful, chill springboard into some really good music, y'all. As you can see, I do not play with my music. Now, this is just some of my favorite music, but trust me, when I have the time to sit down and really add some more stuff to it, because there's so much music that is that's been coming out. So much music that's been coming out, y'all. It's just it's just mind-boggling. I can't even keep track of it. But this is for you, and you can keep track of stuff and listen to music and albums and stuff that you remember from, back when you were younger, or even older than that, because I think good music really started, like good music. If I would, this is just a crazy I don't know. This is, I guess, would be a crazy bold thing to say, but I think good music really started with like Miles Davis kind of blue, like music that you want to listen to, that we'd want to listen to in modern times, like Miles Davis kind of blue, like that. And that from that point on, that record came out like, I want to say like did it come out in the 50s or the 60s or something? Let's see. I want to say, let me just take a stab. Let me say it came out in 1960. But I know I'm wrong. But I just had to pick something. Let me see. Kind of blue. Miles Davis. Kind of blue. Or 19. I said 1960, right? Okay. Let's see. This came out in 1959. God dog. I wasn't too far off. August 17th, 1959, y'all. That boy good. Ooh, that boy good. So anyhow, I think that's when music was like, yeah, this is some really, really good stuff. Like, I mean, just music that just can transcend just time and just be good and timeless. You know, that's just great stuff. And then, like, as far as vocally, I would say the 60s is when good music started. Yeah, definitely the 60s is when all the good music started. But before then, it was, you know, they were just getting it together. No disrespect to the, you know, earlier generations, of course, but it was nothing like the 60s. The 60s on, just great music, just great music. I wonder what, you know, like our ancestors would think about the music that we listen to in modern times. Anyway, so yeah, let me get back to page. So these different channels I have here, throwbacks, favorite artists, another playlist, podcast, Planet Soca, Planet Reggae, funky stuff, Planet Afrobeat, Planet Neo Soul, new releases, has to feed, Planet Gospel, genres. And so, you know, this is from me to you, so have fun with this first page. It isn't all the music, y'all. It's just a home page that you can just start with, but all the music is in there. You can just go up to the search field and type in anything that you want, or search through these different menu items on your left. So but anyhow, that is the pregame. So let me get back to the studio, and let's get back to the topics. I still haven't programmed that button, y'all. I don't need to program, but I'm gonna get it together. Let's go right here. Boop. All right. And let's unpause this. As you can see, I need to update the screen here, so just hold tight so I can update this to Monday. Today is Monday. I see Desiree41 and Instagram. What up? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining me. And if you would like to play in tonight's game, come on into the studio. It'll take you just a couple minutes, I think. Probably about 5 minutes total. Not even 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. Take you 5 minutes so you can be in there, and then I can pull you in with a partner, hopefully. Oh, just make sure you spread the word and let people know what's going on over here. But I thank you for coming by. But let me tighten up these topics because that is wrong. Today is Monday. Monday. Yeah, and so if you've been seeing me the last week or so, it might seem that I am being a little lazy with the topics here. But I will admit, I haven't really been putting much, um, I don't know, time into getting into figuring out the latest topics that I want to talk about, and I've kind of been, freestyling with this social media stuff. But the thing is, the object of this is not this part, this pregame. In case you're wondering, the pregame is the time that I use to basically kill time so that people can stumble upon what I'm doing here in a game, and then they can have time to register and assemble themselves in the virtual studio. And so I have this countdown here to my right, your left, that counts down different topics. And after when it 5 minutes each topic, and when I get down to zero, I transition to the game screen. So that's what's happening. Um, so yeah. All right. So I have on there improvements. So let me tell you about the improvements. The main improvement that is most significant is the scoreboard. The scoreboard is now responsive. It's responsive, and when things happen, when scores change, they change automatically. They change immediately. All right. Let me just illustrate that for you with cutting in here. There it goes. Okay, so what you're looking at is the 2-on-2 format, which is what we're going to be playing tonight. You see scores on the board. You see individual scores as well as team scores. At the top, you have the team logos spinning around slowly, the team names, and the team scores. Then you have, on either side of me, you have the contestants and their scores underneath them, and then above me on either side of the game screen up there, you have H's. The H's are for hammies, and a little later for that. But let me show you. Let me reset the board. Show you what I'm talking about here. So let me reset it with a 3, 2, 1, kaboom. All right, we got a fresh scoreboard there. So let's say we do round robin with the trivia question. Let's say hypothetically that we're going through trivia questions. We have trivia question 1, 2, 3, 4. So first question goes to player 1, team 1. For example, it might not be that. We might do flipping the coin or something like that for whoever goes first. But let's just say team 1. Player 1, team 1. He or she answers the question correctly. A point. Bling bling. And then hold on, let me pause this because I don't want to pause that real quick. Okay, let's say team 2, player 1 gets the question right. Alright. See, player 2, team 1 gets the question right. Then player 2 on team 2 gets the question. And let's just say player 1 on team 2 gets another question correct. So they get a question correct. So you see how the scores are reflected. Now, the H's for hammies, hammies come into play when a contestant falls to 0. They must fall to 0. You don't because and let me back up a little bit. Each question, you have the option as a contestant to answer it or pass on answering it. If you answer it, you'll either get it correct, or you'll gain a point. You'll get it wrong, you'll lose a point. And if you pass, you'll neither gain nor lose a point. Now, if you, like, say for instance, if you had started at 0, you answered the first question incorrectly, you have a -1. So if you answer the next question and you get it right, you go to 0. You go from -1 to 0. You would not get a hammy for that. But if you started at 0, made a question, got it right, and you have 1 point, and then you answer the following question and you get that wrong, you fall to 0, and then you would get a hammy. To illustrate that point, player 1 on team 2 answers a question wrong. As you can see, they just get the poop face and lose a point. Okay, but if player 1 on team 2 answers another question wrong,
Stop. Hammy time.
Feeling like a king in my suite. No, I got that class only. Every step I take, they watching. Living on his love, it's popping.
and then they get an H on their side of the board. Team 2 gets an H. The H is for hammy. Hammies were inspired by the whammy from Press Your Luck, in case you were wondering. And so, let's say team 1, player from team 1, let's say player 2 on team 1 answers a question incorrectly. They would fall to 0 and they get a hammy.
Stop. Hammy time.
Feeling like a king in my suite. No, I got that class only. Every step I take, they watching. Living on his love, it's popping.
And they get the H for hammy. Now, the hammy limit for these games is 2. For 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and 3-on-3, the hammy limit is 2. So that means if your team gets 2 hammies, the other team automatically wins. So one of the objects is not to get any hammies, definitely not to get 2 hammies, but make sure that you are tight with your trivia, y'all. So that is the improvements. Those are the improvements. So let me go on back to here. All right, unpause this. Okay. So what are we doing? We're going to the blogs today, y'all. Going to the blogs. Let me see what's going on. Okay, see Desiree there. All right. You know what I've been thinking about, y'all? I've been thinking about some some pre-recorded content to put on in my social media mix, because all I do are these live streams, these live games, but I think I may want to add some stuff, just little stuff, nothing I can't do on a regular basis, because it's like the more content, the more time it takes to make the content, and I'm really not in the business to be I'm just saying not in the business, but I'm just really not trying to be doing a whole bunch of things. I've really gotten this thing streamlined to work like I have it working, where I can just fire it up and start the game, and that's really how I prefer it. But we'll see. I'm just thinking of some ideas, but right now let me just play a word from our sponsor, from a couple of our sponsors, y'all. right, so what's going on the blogs, y'all? Let's see. You know, it's probably something about Diddy or, you know. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. I think my thing might not be working, y'all. Hold on. I think my screen went south. Shoot. No. That's not it. Okay. Hold on. Because that is not right. It might freeze a little bit. And to do some housekeeping, y'all, if you're on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are on Instagram, please hit the thumbs up and follow me there. And please do me a solid and follow my page on Facebook on the Cookout Trivia and on TikTok on the Cookout Trivia. I would like to be streaming there as well. So help your boy out, please. Right now, I've got to get the screen right so we can get into the blogs. It might freeze, so if it freezes on Instagram like indefinitely, just go over to YouTube, okay? And if it freaks out on YouTube, know that I'll be back within 10 minutes. So all right. Oh shoot. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted, y'all. Hold on. Come on. Dang, wigged that on me. I had to pause that. Put this music back on. Sorry about that. Yep, it's frozen, y'all. It'll unfreeze in a second. All right, we are back. So let's get to the. Hold on. Pause that. Advance to the next one before I go on over there. I try to end this thing around 9:15. I don't go much longer than 9:15. But if there's someone here to play, then we of course go longer. So let's see what's going on here. So Love and Hip Hop exclusive. Scrappy got Erica pregnant again. I saw that and it's like, you know, I don't keep track of Love and Hip Hop, none of them. But I was like, isn't this like, weren't they from like the first season and they broke up and he was with some other chick? And I tell you, you know, it's like, I don't know. Celebrity is totally different these days, y'all. New York Jets star receiver Garrett Wilson unveils his Snow Bunny girlfriend. NFLers love white girls. What else is new? Okay. Diddy accused of see this stuff. My homeboy was like, because he sent me this story, he was like, it's just so much crazy stuff. It's just not even, it's just like it's not even interesting anymore. It's just not that it needs to be interesting, but it's just like it's so crazy. It's like, I mean, how will it ever end? I mean, the rabbit hole has been going deep in all kinds of stuff, and it was like, this is crazy. Anyway, Alexis Bellino could be fired from Real Housewives of I don't know what the C is for. Okay. Fat Joe claims he almost ended beef between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Really? I tell you, he's like the hip hop Forrest Gump. Him and T.K. Kirkland. Cat Williams roasts Kanye West over anti-Semitic comments. Interesting. Dawn Richards' attorney accuses Diddy of witness tampering. That's not hard to believe. Larsa Pippen still single after Marcus Jordan split. That is really not hard to believe. That was just the craziest thing, y'all. To like, that is just the craziest thing. I'm sure she was putting it on him. She was putting it on him mean. But my gosh, I mean, I'm glad the young brother came to his senses. I know his dad was just like, my poor son. His nose is wide open like Vicks vapor rub is underneath is on his top lip. His nose is wide open. I mean, there was no way that would have worked. I mean, in my opinion. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I don't think there was any way that could have worked. Oh my gosh. But I hope that Jordan and Scotty become, friends again. You don't like to see, brothers who were, brothers in arms, win all those championships, and they were the dynamic duo, Batman and Robin for real. And now they can't stand it. Well, I think I don't know. It might be, from the looks of it, it looks like it's one way. Scotty's just talking all crazy about Jordan. Jordan's not saying anything, at least in the public, But anyhow, it's just a mess, y'all. Remy Ma threatened battle rapper over cheating joke. Okay. Well, well, I mean, was he lying? I mean, Remy Ma, she did our guy Papoose dirty. I mean, from what I've seen in the blogs, I mean, man, Papoose held her down, as they say, and she was just out here wilding, as they say. Anyhow, Dame Dash explains Fiesta video cameo. Oh, might be interesting. Fiesta. Oh yeah, because matter of fact, now before I read this is interesting because the other day I was watching something how Dame Dash was saying how, how he didn't co-sign the Best of Both Worlds project with Jay-Z and R. Kelly and stuff, and how could you do the thing with a dude that molested my girl, and so on and so forth, and but he was in the Fiesta video. So let's really see what he says. Pause this. Dame Dash has been going hard at Jay-Z for his joint collab with R. Kelly back in the early 2000s because of the allegations against the Chicago singer. But fans have been pointing out that Dash featured in the duo's Fiesta video while he was dating Aaliyah. Aaliyah reportedly married Kelly when she was just 15 and suffered at the hands of the jail star. Dash says he only took part in the video because Aaliyah pushed him to. Really? Now that, I didn't see that coming. I'm going to play this and y'all won't be able to hear, but I just want to see if this has, that's a minute and 50 seconds.
If you felt that way about R. Kelly, and if they're talking about the fact that I didn't want any parts of the projects that Jay was doing, with R. Kelly, and I benefited. I told him I don't want $1 from it.
He's
Especially considering what the entire industry knew about him. Why did you appear in the Fiesta video? So I felt like I've answered this before, and that's exactly what I told him.
okay.
And I said I would answer it in my next interview or my show. So when Jay was proceeding to still do business with R. Kelly,
I'm sorry, y'all. This is just really, this is really interesting right now, and I'm gonna relay to you what he said.
I went back and told Aaliyah, like, yo, you know, they're still doing projects. They got singles together. They're shooting videos. I don't want to go to the video. I don't want to be or have any parts of it. And what she told me was that I don't want to start any trouble. It would probably trigger more attention on it. I just want to heal. I just want to leave this alone and get as far away from it as possible. I don't want to hear about it. I'm really happy with our relationship in this moment and where it's going. Just don't be in any scenes with him and don't take any pictures with him. So you could ask anybody that was on the set and they could
She
lie,
said
you know.
she didn't want to be any trouble with the whole situation, and she said just don't be in any scenes with him and don't be in any pictures with him. And so we probably could watch the video and verify that. But matter of fact, let's see. Let's see if I can find that real quick. If that video is on, because that Joker sure was in the Fiesta video with the he probably would have danced with a champagne bottle or something like that. Kelly. Let's see. I don't know what the album cover of that one looked like, y'all. Let's do this. Shoot, I don't think it's in. Maybe that's not on doggone. I don't know, y'all. I can't find it right now, but I will. Let's just put in. Well, I know Fiesta will probably bring up too much, but let's see. Best. I'm just curious, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be taking up too much of your time. Some Jay-Z's. It's not under there either. Did they try to remove this album from? Hey, that was a good ass album. I mean, it was good. It wasn't a bad album. I mean, it had some hits on there. It had some good songs on there. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where it is. But anyhow, let's go back to the studio and let's unpause this. What are we going to listen to tonight? Yesterday we listened to Southeast, and it is Breast Cancer Month, y'all. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I guess. And I need to give you all an update on Cy Smith. However, I did not download the video that I wanted to play, so I will update you all tomorrow and play an update from her, as well as play some Cy Smith music. But as far as tonight, yesterday we played Southeast from my guy Amin Kush, and I kind of want to play it again. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to some Southeast, and this is I was told that even the young folk like this song, which is it made me smile because this is some good hip hop, y'all. So check this out.
Southeast, all for the coast. Put 'em up, let's toast. Nothing more beautiful than hope. Nothing more beautiful. Southeast, all for the coast. Spirit Carolina to the pole. Nothing more beautiful than hope. Nothing more beautiful. The sun never sets when this light so beautiful. Pull to the cuticle, feel it in your genitals. Always gentlemen, looking bag ready though. You feel the heat, boy, that thing subtropical. Hard low country, you in the marsh musty. Palaces with the porch on the second story. White linen sharp out of church with a verse. Sing a hymn, pray to God, see the good in me first. Southern pride, Black Wall Street today. Tell that it's in me, we ain't into heaven envy, rather celebrate. Lift up, good in the cup. Woo! Gotta smile, we was born with enough. Below tree level was a thing I was shown. Can't tell me when I'm talking about home. I-16, wrote them 16s. Ever since 16 with a dream, I've been reppin' Southeast. All for the coast. Put 'em up, let's toast. Nothing more beautiful than hope. Nothing more beautiful. Southeast, all for the coast. Spirit Carolina to the pole. Nothing more beautiful than hope. Nothing more beautiful.
I'm deep gully, too geeky, real country, jewel flooded. Damn mother to touch me. Get your head bust to the white meat. Coming to the peach state, thinking that this week. Sweep your girl off her feet with my southern accent. Now I got a pent down, back bent. She gon' need a back brace. Have her walking bow-legged. Go back to your boyfriend. I know he know why I hit it. If that sucker feel sour and wanna do something about it. Boy, that ain't your girlfriend no more. She like both of ours. You just got Debo'd. She rode me like a bicycle. Said I put a chill up her spine like an icicle. And she licked my got this pippin' from my daddy. Was a southern playalistic type of brother from Atlanta. But I'm from Sega. Now I ain't talking about the game. Southeast Georgia coastal plain, ain't it, man? I'm from
Southeast, all for the coast.
Hey,
put 'em up, let's toast.
Put 'em up.
Nothing more beautiful than hope. Nothing more beautiful.
Nah.
Southeast, all for the coast.
Hey,
Spirit Carolina to the pole.
To the pole.
Nothing more beautiful than hope. Nothing more beautiful.
Ever been to Savannah, Georgia? It's so beautiful.
So that was my homie Port Savant with Southeast. Dope songs. My favorite song on his latest release, Pope Official. And right about now, we're about to transition into the game stage. But before we do that, I'm gonna play a word from our sponsors, y'all. So I just wanted to show you all what the different modes of this game are, because tonight we're doing 2-on-2, but the other game modes we have are as follows. We have a one-person game where I have one person just come on in and I'd ask them a question or 7 and they would answer to get prizes. There's also the 2-on-2 that I showed you all earlier. There's the 3-on-3 like this, and these scoreboards aren't tricked out on these, just examples just to show you their arrangement. And 4-on-4, so these are forthcoming, y'all. They are forthcoming, so I want to show you all that. And also one that is coming up that some of you might be relieved to know is the multiplayer. The multiplayer is when you don't have to be on the screen. You'd have the UI on your, you'd be in the studio and you'd have UI and buttons to answer questions, so you won't be on the camera. But in tonight's game, you're going to be on the camera. It's Front Street. These are the Front Street challenges. Whenever you are on the camera, it is a Front Street challenge, y'all. So because I'm putting y'all on Front Street, so this is but this right here is the multiplayer format. So that's how it will look. And so just stay tuned for that, because there's a tweak that I gotta work out, and I'm gonna get that going so that we can start playing some multiplayer stuff. But we're gonna always have the different Front Street challenge modes. So but this is how I chose to start off this this platform, the launch of this platform, with some Front Street stuff, so that we can get intimate with pause, so that we can just get personal, up close and personal with our members, our invitees to the cookout. Okay, pull this down. Now I'm further over to the doggone thing. Let me I'm still sitting on the edge. I don't like that, y'all. I gotta adjust myself. Pan me over. Right there. Stay there. Alright. That's better. Now, I'm probably going to be messed up when I go over to the game stage, but, it'll be what it'll be. Anyway, so, to the word of the day is... what's the word of the day? The word of the day is Cancun. Cancun. When we come back, I'll have a story about Cancun. Nothing crazy, but Cancun, y'all. That's the word of the day, Cancun. But for now, it's game time, y'all.
I step into the cookout trivia. It's time to shine. Black excellence, African diaspora is all in line. We're promoting black-owned businesses. That's the vibe. Get ready for the game show. Let's take it in stride. Celebrating culture, knowledge, and pride. Black excellence, we're representing worldwide. Trivia questions hitting hard like a tidal wave. Get your answers right. Make it to the top. Be brave. We're breaking barriers, creating history. A game show that's all about our mystery. From the motherland to the streets of the Bronx, black excellence shining, breaking all the norms.
start this countdown. When it gets to 0, I will pull the plug on the night's game. But I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. So, but in the meantime, if you are ready to play, and come on into the studio audience, and what did I say the word of the day was? I just said a doggone word. That's terrible. Somebody in I've got too much going on here. But the word of the day, whatever I said it was, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat and send it on, and I'll know that you are assembled, okay? But let's have another word from our sponsors.
Beatmaker da canto.
Ele que tá comendo.
Y'all, so see what we got in the chat, see if there's anything in there. That's something old, but let's see something. Turn on the music. Alright, so yeah, so like I said, so you don't have to be spectators on the sidelines in Instagram or on YouTube. You can come into this virtual studio. You don't have to be a contestant. You can just be in the studio. There will be prizes awarded to people that are simply in the studio, okay? But you gotta make sure that you registered, gotten your invitation to the cookout so that you can play along. But anyhow, looks like gonna have to be pulling the plug on tonight's game, but like I said, tomorrow I'll be back 8 p.m. and in the meantime, I will see you all. Y'all be good. Peace.
Stronger than I ever been. Came to win. Came to win. Let's go. Vaughn. We from a great place. You can feel tradition. Hear the water talk to them if you really listen. A lot of roads paved, some of them you never know. Read the stars, you can see a King Taylor glow. Port biographical, doing it phenomenal. Rose through trauma over all the psychological. Okra in the pot over red rice. Eat and sleep on it, baby, that's some good advice. You can truly see what is opportunity. Talk the weeping time, bruh, talk about family. Talk about double shifts, dad on the forklift. Is it for the people though? Is it for the tourists? I be on the poaches, talking about politics. Gotta paint hope over pain, broken promises. What honor is, standing on the truth. Infrared proof with the fire in the booth, come on. Stop cycling hate. Feel that shift in your soul. Know them bones gon' shake. Breathe life. Mama said get that right. Know when to pray. On that 100 reasons to fight. Inspire. I wanna see the family up. Black owned city blocks. Let the money speak up. Out of church. Gotta hit the street with the work. Dope is good, but hell can't handle the verse. War knock. Katie Holmes do that, bruh. I see buildings, symbols and dinkra. Say be thankful. Gullah geeks give you the speech. Space on the sidewalk while you all in the street. Zay Hutchins with the brush city full of the art. My era D-Wall shot beautiful arcs. Influence on the culture, we gon' play that part. How you finish ain't the same as the start. Now come on, now come on.
That means master of water.